Morning. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our weekly overview. My name is Earl Teets. It really is a blessing and an honor to be a national trainer and help people create income from home. That's my whole profession. That's what I do for a living, and it's a lot of fun. So, I'm going to share with you a story of why you're in the right place at the right time. If what your idea or need is to do one of two things: feel better or earn more income. And there could be a third thing. Maybe it's both. I promise you're not wasting your time here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to dive right in to what we're here for, folks. Do a little screen share. Here. I want to say welcome to our project, Healthy Wealth overview of our Common Sense home business opportunity. Common Sense is a year-old global debt-free company. Project Healthy Wealth is my personal brand as a home business coach. I was so excited about Common Sense that I shut down almost every income stream I worked online to focus primarily on building this Common Sense team. Why would I do something like that? Well, that's what I want to share with you. There's some things in life that are pretty hard right now. And many of you are just like I was when I saw this opportunity less than a year ago. So we're talking about the ability to have proven solutions with a phone app system with both weekly and monthly compensation. So it's just simplicity. Ask yourself this question: how would it feel to be able to create a part-time income stream over $1,000 in less than 30 days? Allow us a short time here to show how it's been done and why you're in the right place at the right time. Okay, so let's examine some clues from proven success of correct timing. Okay, in 2008, the housing crash wiped out historic avenues of wealth. But at the same time, it created historic levels of wealth. What are we facing right now? A historic pandemic. It's even worse than what the housing crash was. So I want you to think about that. Now, back then, home business required less overhead to operate, and it could provide solutions to the masses for profit with referral marketing. You might know it as network marketing. Maybe you read Eric Worre's book, Go Pro. I normally hold it up right now. I don't have it in front of me. I'm not going to search for it, but really, it pays out billions of dollars a year in commissions. It's a legitimate way to make a living. There are people right now making money on a full-time basis, full-time incomes on part-time efforts because they understand leverage efforts. And that's what we're going to show you here tonight is why you're in the right place to make that happen. Okay? Home business required less overhead to operate. That's huge. When you're able to bring solutions that the masses need to solve a problem that saves them money, adds value to their life, now you've got something that you can make money with that they would purchase even if there was no business attached. So you need to recognize how important that is. The purchasing power. Generations of the boomers and the Xers, 134 million person spending potential. What happened? They brought monthly solutions with an average cost of $150 to $300 in the form of home entrepreneurship opportunities. And to qualify for full earning potential, you had to have that monthly auto ship. A lot of times it was $150 to $300 per month. So the startup cost back then, $600 to $1,800. The attrition rate, meaning 10 people sign up in your business today, 90 days later, 9 of those 10 have quit. Okay. Now, with those kind of track record, with business to public retail being frowned on in network marketing, what that means is if you were a business that had products and services that you sold right off the shelf, walk-in business, and you wanted to add what that network marketing company had to offer on the shelves, it's frowned upon. Okay, so with that being the case, there was still more fortunes created than ever before. A lot of people achieve financial independence as home entrepreneurs, having no prior experience, more than ever in history. So if you recognize that and understand this, The Proven Formula to Success by W. Clement Stone, famous billionaire, said if you could take a product that many people use, make it better, charge less money for it, then you're guaranteed success. So if you recognize that formula, let's see where it's been put into action over and over again, right? So take a look at the historic proof. The landline telephone to the nowadays we have the smartphone. From long distance monthly fees to unlimited long distance. So what happened when the smartphone was second to market? 1/3 of the price, birthed even higher fortunes for even more people. So that's what happens when you're in the right place at the right time with what the public needs. And that's powerful. So improving the proven formulas to having the best that had brought success to the industry where companies have gone out of business or changed those formulas. Take those formulas and look at them as the best with a proven track record. Improve those formulas to even better. Charge the market less money for them, and the end result's going to be historic wealth on every day, in demand, monthly solutions for the masses. Think how huge that is. So it's huge, and here's why it's huge. Okay, with the pandemic going on, or should I call it plandemic, the marketing position is unlike ever before in history. The combinations of Generation Z and the millennials, they weren't even a purchasing power in 2008. Today, that spending power is 273 million people of purchase power. That's over double what it was in 2008. And you're here first, okay? The startup cost, risk-free money back, 30-day for any reason on the 199 being the low pack. Then we also have a 499 pack that allows you to try each and every product. I believe there's 10 of them for a full month supply. So we're talking about $700 or so in value for 499. That's huge. The auto ship to qualify for all earnings, folks, it's under $75 a month. And when you've got 10 products that fit into that category that are products people would use even with no business attached, think about the ability to hang on, because when they make a purchase of these products, they have an advantage to them. They save you monthly money that you're already spending now. So what's called a transfer spending advantage. So if you don't have a desire to build a home business, you probably do have a desire to want to feel better in the places where the masses are spending their money to do so. You're probably already spending your money to do so somewhere else and not getting the results that are right because the formulation probably wasn't right. And you are looking at a solution here today. So I want you to think about what I'm saying, because at our most big pack, the $499, a credit card payment on that's less than $60 a month. So think of that as overhead to start your home business with. Wow. On that credit card payment, it's less than $60 a month overhead plus what, your auto ship, $75. Now you're in the zone where people can actually afford to keep going month after month. They're saving money by being a customer and a distributor. So it benefits them to order month after month, and they can afford it. The auto ship don't stop. I want you to think about that, because when the masses can afford the monthly cost, it eliminates the strongest reason for that 90% attrition rate. So it creates longer lasting business and higher profits today. And you're one of the first people to even hear about it. With our Common Sense company, we're not like a lot of network marketing companies with those binary pay plans, where you build all this volume down one leg and don't get no money on it. On the other leg, you get paid a certain amount of money on it. But if you don't adjust the other leg just right, there's different little catches of how you end up having a whole bunch of volume in your business that you brought to the company, but you don't get paid on that volume. With our Common Sense company, it just makes sense. If you create the volume and it comes in underneath you, there are ways that you get paid for it. And I really suggest you ask the person who invited you to this to show you a video, because we got lots of proof in the pudding, folks. You're in the right place at the right time. With the power of social networking today, utilizing Facebook, and LinkedIn, you can find people who are perfect candidates for your business based on what they've got in their profiles. Make the effort to connect with them in the chat box and have a conversation by complimenting them on the skill sets that you see that would make them very valuable to the business that you have. And people appreciate that compliment. So then you just get to know them a little bit, ask them some questions, and find out what it is that drives them to do what they do. And when they tell you, man, if I could show you a way you could get there faster, would you be open to seeing a video? Yeah, great. I want to text that to you. What's the best number I could do that with? Now think about the simplicity about what I just said. And realize if you've got an internet signal, a laptop, or a smartphone, you can do what I said up to 3 times an hour with what we have in our common sense method of operation. So I want you to think about that. How would it feel to have people in your corner that are here to help you succeed? A whole team of experts, those of us that have built a team around the globe with a proven system. I've made money and ranked up with this company. We'll show you that as well. So I'm not just talking out my ears, but today, business to retail is encouraged. And our opportunity, it's a well-rewarded program that's even in place for brick and mortar businesses to be able to add new income streams to what they're already paying real estate on. Now, what if they don't want to put the products on the shelf, but they want to hang a sign in the business that says, help wanted, independent weekly pay. Text, show me the video to XYZ phone number. And with that sign hanging in there and the phone app doing all the work for you, it's simple to respond to the text message that comes, pick out the video that's being requested and send it through the phone app. And as they make a choice to see this, to use the solution that's in front of them to either feel better or make money, you get paid for that referral. That's the bottom line. There's no crazy stuff involved. It's real simple. Anybody can do this, and there's a whole team of us here to help you actually practice daily habits that put money in your pocket weekly. Think about that. That affordable transferred spending advantage is nice. We have some solutions here that are pretty powerful. So where are you at in life, folks? You got to think about this. I want you to think about this, because if you don't have a real strong reason why you do what you do, when the going gets tough, when you get to the point where you're about to produce, the tests that are in the way will blow out your chances of the success that you're trying to accomplish. So we like to avoid that before you ever get started by sharing these why, what drove us to build the success that we did, so we can duplicate those efforts with you. Something has to change, right? That's where you got to be in life when you're looking for opportunity that you've been praying for. Some have student loan garnishments, others back child support. So I want you to think about this. 50% garnishment from a gross income on 2 40-hour-a-week minimum wage jobs. This is totaling 80 hours a week with 2 full-time jobs. Let's not leave out the tax that they're going to take out after that garnishment of at least 30%. Leaving a person less than $500 a month that's actually working 2 full-time jobs. And what are they getting called? A deadbeat parent, because $500 a month working 80 hours a week, that don't even pay the car insurance, the gas, and the light bill in most homes, folks. Think about that. That's a bad spot to be in. There's millions of people in it right now. My personal hurdle was to back child support. So a job would never have the ability to pay those streams of income based on revenue generated from an online referral like I've shared with you on this presentation here tonight. A job only has so many hours that can be traded for dollars, and that program is not enough to even cover living expenses. Folks, understand millions and millions of people are in that same position today. There's also millions of people between the ages of 63 and 64 and all the way up to 70 to 75 who have experienced this experience where they dedicated a lifetime to a company for a retirement, only have the company find an excuse to terminate them just before they're eligible for retirement. And all of a sudden, in one day, their whole life's work is gone. The solution that many people like that have found and replaced what took them a lifetime to earn and got even more in return was by following a simple daily method of operation for one full work quarter and continuing those work efforts for an entire year. The results and fruits of those labors with many people around the world, in the United States as well, has been they've solved that problem, created financial independence far beyond what a job ever could. And there's also over 20 million people today on unemployment, needing an income source. Okay, so I want you to think about this, because what we've shared with you is results. What I'm about to share with you is results of why I believe in what we do. Okay, I need out of this back child support mess. So maybe you can relate to where I'm from. But here's another mess I have. I work hard. See that mall there? I split wood. That's my firewood. This is my exercise in Montana. Now you would think there's what the pile looked like after that. And then when we're all done, it looks like that. Okay, so that's a lot of physical labor. Now, doing that kind of labor, you would think a guy wouldn't be fat. And I was trying to figure out, how could I work so hard, put in so much physical effort, think I'm eating a fair diet, and still be fat? How fat was I? Look how fat I was. That's not real good. My blood pressure was high. My cholesterol was high. They wanted to put me on blood thinners and stuff. And that's just not a good spot to be. So I found our common sense products. And I found a way that I could get the nutrition that my body needs on a cellular level with several of our common sense solutions at a cost of less than $5 a day that most people spend on a cup of coffee. And one of those products that we have is our Java Sense coffee. So it helps the body burn fat into energy naturally. It helps the body have what it needs to build muscle tissue. And it also has natural things that help calm when maybe there's a little extra anxiety in the air. Can't imagine with the election that's taken place and the pandemic where the anxiety just might possibly fit in. But it's awesome to have solutions that deal with that, folks. And what kind of results did I see? After 90 days on our common sense products, I lost over 20 pounds. My blood pressure is normal. My cholesterol is normal. I feel better than I've felt in 20 years. And look, the belly disappeared. And you know what? I didn't have to join a gym to do that. I didn't have to do anything extra that I was already doing in my life. All I did was add the micronutrients to my day and the cellular nutrition that my body needed on a natural level. So folks, think how powerful that is. Anybody can do that. And it saved me money. So I'm kind of excited about those results, but really, here's where I get the most excited. Because remember, I talked about the job, okay? Obviously, a job wasn't going to work for me. So I'm an entrepreneur. I became my own boss. I own Home Project Service of Troy, Montana. It's a lawn care property management company. Now, normally I work Monday through Saturday, 12 to 16-hour days when you add up all my clients together. And that's a lot of work. I don't have time for a small business, could have been my excuse. But instead, I knew I needed an income solution where I could utilize the power of the internet that had things like smartphone apps and video technology to where if I get the right information in the right places while I'm sleeping at night, somebody could click on to some information anywhere in the world and say, wow, I need that solution. And boom, they can purchase. Okay. So when you have products that people would use, even when no business attached, and all you need is the technology in your favor, I'm not against having something like that that could add extra income to my business, Home Project Service. So working this business less than 7 hours a week, I was able to create over $500 in earnings myself. And I had a couple of people on my team to do the same thing. Working about 7 hours a week on top of my full-time company that I owned. And that's huge, folks. My friend Eddie Freeman posted this. Now, Eddie Freeman is who introduced me to this company. Jan Wims is my sponsor. And Eddie Freeman says, you know, he's got 30 people he's helped go from $0 to $1 million. So when I get a phone call from my friend that I've known for several years in the industry, worked with for over 10 years, and he's got that kind of track record, he says, I'm more excited than I've ever been in all of my life. Whoa, you're starting over again and you're excited about it. Yes, I got to see what this is all about. So that's how I came to Common Sense, created results with actions that we do daily, communicating with people, getting them in front of videos, and having our success team introduced to them so they know that there's actually people in their corner, not just a link they're paying for. I think you kind of deserve that in today's age, don't you? So I want you to think about that. What I've displayed with you is results. Here's duplication of money and earners. Congratulations, Earl Teets. Not only did he rank up to bronze, but he also enrolled Johanna Baker out of California, and she's a superstar. She went bronze. She brought in another superstar named Barbara Williams. She went bronze, okay? So they each earned over $500 on part-time efforts their first month in Common Sense. And they're on my team. And you know what? Both of them that month actually earned more money than I did, but I still made over $500 in bonus money over and above my commissions for something I only spent a few hours a week doing as a business owner. So I finally found something that works. I didn't use the cop out, I'm too busy as a business owner. I was looking for a way to make my long-term obligations a lot more short-term so I could enjoy more life. And I'm sure there's a lot more of you that can relate to my story. So with that being said, your turn is here and your turn is now. If you're on this video from myself or my business cards or Facebook or LinkedIn, you can text message me, show me the video to my phone number. If one of our team members has used this video, you can text a message to their phone number. And the message that you're going to send is show me the video. It's that simple. We'll let the tools demonstrate themselves so you recognize that all we're doing is demonstrating something that's already been proven, already been paying out for a year, already on a global scale, already debt-free, and already, most importantly, for little people like you and me, I'm in little small town Troy, Montana, making this system work. Isn't it your turn? Now, folks, entrepreneurship's not a free lunch. However, when it's properly prepared, it's the best one you'll ever eat. You'll never find better. And it's our honor to help you turn your dreams into reality here. You've seen our results over hype. Now, as a disclaimer, there's no guarantees of earning, no guarantees of income, no guarantees of product or anything like that. Results vary on individual participation. So, folks, and the bottom line is, in life, we can make results for excuses. Our team likes results, as you can see. I highly encourage you to come join us. You'll be real glad you did. With that being said, it's time to grab a pen and take some notes, because we're going to do a little bit of training. I'm going to share some secrets with you that I've learned from an author by the name of John Maxwell. Wrote this book, 21 Laws of Leadership, okay? And it's an awesome book. And he's wrote several other ones. Here's one that really helped me out this year. Sometimes you can do, when you learn how to put your dream to the test and you believe what you have, it unlocks doors for you. When you realize how valuable what you have in front of you is, and you're excited about it, people want that excitement level that you have within you, because think about it. Most of us are looking at things in life and going, oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm going to get through this. I could get 5 jobs and I could still never get out of this debt load. And if they don't open up the economy again, look out. It's only going to continue to get worse. So where's the solution to the problem? Online business, folks, with what I'm talking to you about here. So the risk is out of the way, but what is the most important part of any business, okay? You have to have a daily method of operation that's going to put money in your pocket if you do the work. That's the bottom line. Now, I want you to think about this. In most places, everywhere you go, they want to show you a big business plan, but they can't give you a clue what it is that you're going to actually do to earn the money. Now, if you're new, you don't have a clue what you would do and you're scared, that's okay. That's where I was when I got started in this industry. Okay. Here's the thing. You can't succeed if you don't try. So you have to keep that in mind. Maybe it's your turn to try in life. So what I'm going to show you is what we're going to try because it's simplicity. Anybody can do these 5 things that we do every single day. And if you are looking at this going, oh my gosh, I couldn't figure that out on my own. I couldn't do that on my own. I said, you have a success coach that you can work each one of these steps with on a daily basis if need be. And there's more than one of us here in your corner who have actually got experience at helping people make money. So I want you to think about that. And what we've shown you here is results of where we made money and helped other people make money. So I kind of word that with that voice inflection for a reason. You need to be excited right now because you're looking at solutions. So we're going to add 3 people a day to our phone app, 5 days a week. That's the bottom line, our Go Recruit phone app. We're going to plant 3 seeds, demonstrating a proven system in action. The second thing we're going to do each day is we're going to follow up with 3 planted seeds from the day before. Why are we going to do this? Because when we look at the habits of purchase power, 80% of all transactions happen on the 5th to the 12th, observant of what it is that was purchased. So if you understand that, sure, you can try real hard to make lots of 1% sales, which is ask 100 people and 1 out of 100 is going to say yes, and you'll make a sale guaranteed that way. Or you can look at it this way. If 80% happen between the 5th and the 12th attempt, why not have different information in your phone app? A different video with another piece to the puzzle that shows an advantage even farther than what they had seen before. What happens when you get between 7 and 8 times of back and forth? Well, I don't think I'm ready to start yet, but I would like to keep seeing more information. Good, I'm glad you asked me that because there's some more information that you got to see. Wait till you see this. Boom, send that over. When they see another piece to the puzzle that makes it more real, that shows one more advantage, pretty soon it's amazing. And then when you're able to work the process with your success coaches and have us on 3-way calls, guess what? We can help you show them there's more than one person in their corner to earn. And anywhere else they go on the internet, they're hiding behind their websites and their links. Try to get hold of customer service. Good luck with that one, okay? You deserve no gimmicks and gotchas. You deserve a path that works, and that's what we're sharing with you here. So 3 seeds a day, I told you, with LinkedIn and Facebook alone, it's not hard to turn over enough rocks to find a worm that's going to be exactly what you've been looking for. What are you looking for? People just like you. So think about that one. You don't have to be somebody else to be you. You can just relate to someone. I'm so glad you shared that information with me. I found a solution. There's a lot of us just like us. You got to see this information. What's the best number I can text this information to? They're not seeing that anywhere else, folks. All they're seeing everywhere else is, well, now that you've seen the video, are you ready to get started? Think about that. When you take the pressure off because you know where you're going, it's not the height of your logic. It's the depth of your conviction that attracts the people that are going to count the most in your organization. I want you to think about that. They want the same thing you have. They want what you believe in. They want what you know works. Because they know if they know it works, you can't stop them from taking actions. They're so tired of getting screwed everywhere they turn around. Okay? So I want you to think about that. That's a great place to be right now as a home entrepreneur. So the third thing that we're going to do is we're going to increase our value daily. I showed you this book, Put Your Dream to the Test by John Maxwell. Here's another one by John Maxwell, a really good one, 21 Laws of Leadership. What's the other one I got here? Developing the Leader Within You is a really good one. The first part of leadership is knowing how to lead yourself. And once you have the integrity down and know how to do these daily methods of operation with so much confidence that you can walk anybody through this process, all you need to do is multiply your efforts from there. The rest takes care of itself, folks. And that's what we do. It's a lot of fun. Anyhow, but you increase the value by reading. The skills that you'll see practiced with the three-way calls that you do with your success coach, the company events like the one you're on right now, our Thursday night overview. We have a Saturday training call that Eddie puts on. Like I said, he's helped over 30 people make $1 million in this industry. And we have him a phone call away whenever we need him on our team. I want you to think how powerful that is. And Saturday mornings, he's here to teach us what he's doing in the field right now with the experience that he has as he's building teams at record-breaking pace. He's already broke people at the most high levels we have in our comp plan, the most high levels achieved. He's helped people go from 0 to there within this year. So when you have that kind of track record, we're not talking about, well, wouldn't it be nice if a comp plan actually worked and we could see people who actually climbed up through the ranks? We've got that. Hello. It's an awesome time to be in the right place at the right time. We have a Sunday training call by Patty Saporano, who's earned millions of dollars in this industry. We talked about mindset and different processes that we do. And then some of you hang around with us for the meeting after the meeting and really get some meat and potatoes after that call. It's a treat to get this value that you can put in your heart so you can share it with people, which is our fourth and next step. Share value with other people. So you're listening to their situation more than anything. How's life treating you through this COVID pandemic? They're going to tell you their story. Guess what? In that story, you're probably going to figure out they feel like crap. They're full of anxiety. They need money, and they need a way to make it. You've got all four. And all you got to do is go, hey, I'd like to put you in front of some information and show you some people that are really awesome that are behind it. What's the number I can text you a video to? And you master the art of sharing value with others. Oh, I'm so glad you shared that information with me. Okay, and you make this your daily habit. This brings us down to step number 5, the $1 million question. If my team did today what I did, would there be good results? If I was the leader of myself and I got 3 people today in my Go Recruit app, and I got 3 people I followed up with today that I got in my Go Recruit app yesterday, and I added a little value by spending 15 minutes a day reading to my life, I increased my personal value, so my value to the market is even worth more. What if my team did the same thing? Look how valuable the team is when it compounds. I hope what I'm sharing with you is making sense, because you deserve reality over hype. So folks, congratulations for taking some time to see a way to make simplicity your friend, embrace the internet, have a high touch, high tech method to create success that you deserve as a home entrepreneur with help each step of the way. God bless you, and congratulations for taking some time tonight to see some truth that can set you free. I look forward to meeting you online, over the phone, or at one of our events. You have an awesome day.